I suppose the only thing that could influence my retiring or giving up hockey would be that things are quite hectic these days, trying to combine business with hockey. And if the business that I am involved in continues as it is, I may have to consider retirement before I would like to.
That's the Tim Horton Donut Emporium?
Yes, Tim Horton Donuts, Ward, and it's very nice to be able to let me get a word in about it. If I may take the opportunity, I would like to, well, heck, I'm going to anyway. I'd like to say thank you to all you nice people in the Hamilton and Burlington districts and in Galt and Brantford and Kitchener-Waterloo for enjoying my donuts.
We'd like to thank you for paying for our Hockey Night in Canada.
Hamilton, en Ontario, qui est l'endroit où le premier Tim Hortons a été créé, juste dans un ancien atelier, et de penser qu'il existe aujourd'hui plus de 45 000 Tim Hortons restaurants tout partout au Canada et aux États-Unis. On les trouve dans tous les différentes parties du Canada, également trouvés dans les stations de gaz ou des zones d'arrêt de voyage. Ils sont partout. Avant que Tim Hortons soit devenu impliqué dans son entreprise, il était un joueur d'hockey et joueur pour Toronto, Pittsburgh et puis Buffalo. Il avait toujours voulu son propre café et de bain boutique. Mais, sauf il ne savait pas qu'il était assis sur l'une des plus grandes entreprises de nos jours au Canada. Aujourd'hui, il y a 1000 de personnes qui achètent quelque chose là chaque jour. Après une heure, dans 1965, Ron Joyce a rencontré Tim Hortons et a repris l'affaire avec lui. C'était en 1967 quand ils sont devenus des partenaires à part entière.
It strikes me from reading your book that you were the guy who did the work. Is that fair?
Yeah.
And you went in at 3 o'clock in the morning to make donuts.
First night I went in there, and I had 2 trainers, John Gowan and Jeff. His last name escapes me, but I'll always remember him with the Ouija board, deciding how many donuts we're going to make and that sort of thing. It was a little different. So it was chaotic, to say the least.
And they didn't have a recipe.
Nothing. There was zero.
Well, it was every guy made the donuts any way he wanted to make the donuts.
Well, that was right, and there was no consistency. There was no.
But what did you know about making donuts?
Zero. But by golly, I borrowed $10,000 from the credit union, and I had to learn in a hurry.
Anyway, it worked out all right in the long term,
It's
didn't it?
been okay.
Après 10 ans, la franchise a commencé à devenir un succès avec 40 restaurants dans différentes parties de l'Ontario. Mais c'est aussi un temps où une tragédie s'est déroulée. Sur le soir du 21 février 1974, Tim Horton était en train de traverser au Buffalo quand il était dans un accident de circulation. Il était mort immédiatement.
Tim Horton died.
Yep.
It's amazing how interested Canadians are in this story, what happened to him. You and he were out late that night.
But he played hockey that evening. He was with Buffalo. And we went back to the office, and Tim's car was there, and he was sitting in our office, which we shared.
In Oakville?
Yeah, in Oakville. He insisted that we have the same office and that our desks face each other. So he said I could look you right in the eye and we're talking business. He didn't want any shenanigans. He'd had a lot of bad partners up to me. Anyway, we sat and talked till 4 o'clock in the morning.
This in the office?
Yep. But I had to be in Sarnia at 8. So I said, look, I got to get some rest. Why don't you come to the house and sleep at my place? Because we're great friends. We're a local club. And he agreed.
Now, were you having a drink?
Yep. We were sitting there having, like 3 or 4. Most of them were, prepared 3 or 4 hours. Certainly he wasn't intoxicated or anything like that.
He wasn't intoxicated?
No. The stories come out that he was.
Yes, the stories come out that he was.
But that's not true. Or in my mind, it wasn't true. Now we're on the Queen Elizabeth Highway at 4 o'clock in the morning. There is no traffic. This is 1974. I got home, he wasn't there, so I assumed he went to Buffalo. So I just went to bed. And about 6 o'clock in the morning, I got a call from Punch and Luck. And I always remember the words. You know, I asked the phone, he said, Ron, Punch. Yeah, Punch, what's up? Tim's been in an accident. And I said, how bad is it, Punch? He's dead.
Après la mort d'Hill, il y avait des commémorations et un impact positif sur le Canada. Les Buffalo Sabres ont retiré le numéro 2 dans l'honneur de Tim.